Hello, my name is Lillian Okibe. Welcome to my channel. So in today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to go from shrunken afro to a sleek low bun. So if that's something you're interested in, then please keep on watching. So I'm doing this video because many of you requested for it, because I wore a sleek low bun in my last hair tip video, and a few of you wanted to know how I achieved that sleek bun. So today I'm going to be showing you guys how to do it. I achieved the sleek bun without a comb, a gel, a whatever it is. Like, I just used my fingers, shea water and water to achieve it. So this is what my hair looks like. You guys can see my hair is well, it's not flat or anything. It's like a kinky shrunken afro. Many people say that my hair is tangled, but I like to say that my hair is shrunken and coiled. So the first thing you do is, like, I usually tell you guys, when you want to shrink your hair, you need water to shrink it, and when you want to unshrink your hair, water is your best friend. So first thing I'm going to do now is go into the shower, like into the sink, to get my hair soaking wet, and then I'll come back to show you guys my next step. So I'm done wetting my hair. As you guys can see, my hair is soaking wet. This step is very important. You don't have to go to the sink or to the shower to wet your hair. You can use a spray bottle, but that will take forever. So you just best just go to the shower or sink and just like get your hair soaking wet. That will be faster. So the next thing I'm going to use, I'm going to use a rattle comb to just make the major parts that I want my, I've not decided yet, but you guys will see. So the next thing you want to do is start to take your hair section by section and elongate it. So now I'm just going to like divide my hair into sections and just try to put the rest away. So you want to be very careful when you're parting your hair, because your hair is shrunken and you don't want to cause unnecessary breakage. So I'm done bringing out like a layer at the back. So I'm just going to put this up. So now that I have like a layer of hair out, I'm just going to go ahead and start taking my hair little by little and trying to elongate it. Like I always keep telling you guys, you don't want to go to detangle your hair with a comb or a brush when it's shrunken. Don't just want to go straight to using a comb. That will break your hair. Like there's no way to go about it. So after bringing out a good clump of hair, I'm going to go ahead and apply some shea butter. Now you don't have to use shea butter. You can use like any styling cream or anything. If you want, you can also use gel, but this will just help to keep it elongated. So I'm using my shea butter, unwhipped shea butter, and I'm going to be using a good amount just because I just want it to lay flat. I just want it to lay flat, you know. So I'm going to be applying on the ends just to help elongate it so that it will stay. Then I'm just going to gently work it to the rest of the hair. So will my hair be greasy when I'm done with this? Yes, but it's not going to show. Like, it's not like when you just put your hand on it, it's going to be, I'm going to show you guys later on how to prevent the greasy tacky feeling when you're done doing it. But this will just help to keep your hair flat enough in the low bun, and it will also help to keep your hair to prevent it from knotting up and things like that, and it will also help to elongate the hair since you're starting from shrunken afro. So now I'm just like gently separating my hair little by little, and I'm just trying to work the shea butter into my hair so that I don't have the excess whitish clump of shea butter on my hair when I'm done with the bun. So I'm just going to repeat this same thing all over until I'm done like doing the back section. So I'm done doing all the back. So I'm done applying. I did not mix the shea butter on this section properly, unlike this one, but that's not a problem. I'll sort that out later. So now I'm just going to go ahead and put that in a ponytail. just going to repeat the same thing all over until I'm done doing the rest of my hair. Now I keep telling you guys, caring for fussy hair is not so difficult. Like, it's not as stressful as many people think it is. Once you get a hang of it, like, it's going to be so much easier. Like this time last year, well, okay, not this time last year, but I think like towards the mid last year or so, I was so stressed out with my hair. I was so stressed out with my fussy hair. It was so much work for me, and I was just so tired. But now, because like I've been trying out different things, and I've just been trying to do different things, basically just to see if I can make caring for my hair easier, and I can tell you that it has become so much easier for me. There are so many rules and myths in the natural hair community that can be bypassed, to be honest. Now, many people will say that fussy hair, wash and go is not for fussy hair, and this wash and go that I'm currently wearing now that I'm converting to a low bun, this is actually 4 days old wash and go, and if I actually wanted to, I could have left it longer. And you guys can see I'm transitioning from a wash and go to a low bun with ease, just like any other hair type would, you know. I really want you guys to start enjoying your hair, actually, and I want you guys to really see that caring for fussy hair is not so difficult once you get a hang of it. Fussy hair can be fun too, and you know, just be happy with your hair, you know. And don't be afraid to take risks. I know many of us fussy sisters are really afraid. Oh my god, we are afraid of almost everything. And I just want you guys to know that it's okay to take risk, even if it will take you one step backwards in your hair growth journey. Like, natural hair is not all about having long hair, you know. Have fun with your hair. Do not let your hair stop you from living life, basically, you know. Have fun, and when you start to do it, you start to see that it's not actually as difficult as we think it is. There are so many rules, like I keep telling you guys, there's so many rules in the natural hair community that can be bypassed. There are so many myths in the natural hair community that are not 100% true, and you will never know if you do not try things for yourself, you know. So I'm done with the second layer. So what I'm going to do now is remove the hair tie that I previously put on my hair, the one I used for the first layer. I'm going to remove it, and then I'm going to add both two layers together and wrap it with the hair tie again before I move on to the last one. So now for the final layer, this is the part where you can use a rattle comb to make the major part. Okay, so I think I want like a middle part, but not like middle, just a little bit away from the center of my head. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that now. You want to be very careful when you're doing the parts, because like I said, your hair is shrunken, so you don't want to cause any unnecessary breakage and any unnecessary tangle. So that's why you want to be careful when you're doing this. It's even best for you to apply the shea butter before you part the hair, because let me go ahead and apply the shea butter first. That will make more sense. So I'm done applying the shea butter all over my hair. You guys can see how white my hair looks. Notice that I do not apply on my scalp. Like, you can see that I leave a few inches before you can see that I apply the shea butter. That's because I do not want the shea butter to be on my scalp, because if your scalp is greasy, it's going to be itchy, and you don't want that. So even though I apply a lot on my ends, like on my hair, I try to avoid on my scalp. So I want the parts to be somewhere here. So let me go ahead and make that part. So now that I have shea butter on my hair, it's a lot easier to part my hair than before. Like before, when I was doing it before, my hair started to tangle, so that's why I decided to apply the shea butter first before making the part. But I want it to be this deep. Yeah, so we've done the major parts. Now I'm just going to go ahead and elongate this and add it to the bun. So I'll just take another hair tie and just loosely add it there. So now what I'm going to do is bring out everything and just blend it together so that everything will just be uniform. Then I'm going to remove the hair tie that I put previously and blend everything together. If you want, you can just use a brush, a soft brush, and just brush everything in place, but I'm not going to be doing that. I'll just use my hands to smooth it down. And then for an even smoother look, like if you want it to be really sleek, for people to think that you use gel to do it, now let me show you guys what you can do. So you take your scarf, your satin or your silk scarf, and you just tie it down. This will also help to remove the excess shea butter that is showing like whitish on it. So you're just going to take your scarf and tie it down. You want to do it tight, but you don't want it to be too tight that you have a headache. If you want it to be even be sleeker, you can do multiple scarves so that the middle part will be flat. So you can tie another scarf here so that this part will be flat too, but I am not going to do that. So I'm just going to let this sit for at least 30 minutes and then I'll come back to show you guys the finished look. So in case you're wondering, this is how much hair I lost. So it's been about, I think, 15 or 20 minutes now. I should tell you that the longer you leave the scarf on, the sleeker your hair is going to be. Yeah, let me go ahead and take this down so that you guys will see what my hair currently looks like. Just like 15 minutes of this scarf down, you guys can see how it looks. It's already pretty sleek. I can actually go out like this, but the longer you leave it, the more the whitish stuff of the shea butter will fade away. So if I leave this overnight, like by the time I wake up, my hair is going to be like sleek and black with no whitish shea butter residue on it. So with that, we've come to the end of this video. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and if you're not subscribed to my channel already, make sure you subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. See you guys in my next video.